we thought was genius. So I wonder if Patrice's idea of making a game with Jesus in it came from that.
He has a lot of ideas.
He has a lot of ideas.
To make a game about the Four Musketeers, about the French Revolution, but a lot of ideas.
He's an idea machine. I mean, that's why he's good at his job.
Have you thought about what you'd like to work on next?
Yeah, I have. I mean, there's a lot of really cool stuff. Hopefully, if Assassins is a success, then there'll be an Assassins 2. And I think it would be hard for me to completely leave this game. There's also a lot of other interesting stuff going on at Ubisoft, and so I'm thinking about, you know, what could be next. But I think the only thing I'm able to think now is it would be nice to have a vacation, and then I'll think afterwards. It's been 3 years that over 3 years I've been working on this project. So. Some people have had 2 kids during the time, you know, I'm still just working. What's new? Oh, I have 2 kids. Yeah, I've been working on Assassin's Creed.
I know what you can work on. Beyond Good and Evil 2. There you go.
Cool. Yeah, that's true, right? There's the character in that is called Jade. That would be hilarious.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that was a great game. I loved that game.
I think everyone did, apart from the people who didn't buy it.
Yeah, that was the one problem with it. You know, I heard that oh god, now I'm drawing a blank on names. Anyways, my story falls apart now because I can't remember who it was. I had a story about Beyond Good and Evil.
Is there any way this game could have any downloadable content later on? Is that in the plan?
We're looking at all the options. Actually, the way that the game was designed has openings to be able to do smaller kind of episodic stuff, but we haven't had a chance to really think about working on that yet because we just want to make sure that the game is, you know, as solid and as good as it can be just on its own without working on the other stuff surrounding it. And then hopefully after that's done, I know, like you said, Patrice has a million ideas. I think he's like thinking about all of that kind of stuff.
Okay. You mentioned, you know, marketing problem on Beyond Good and Evil. This is obviously a new IP, and new IPs are very difficult to market to people. How do you get across to the wider audience that Assassin's Creed is a special game and that it's a must-have?
Well, you know, I'm not a marketing specialist because my job is in production, although you know, I do get involved in some of the marketing stuff too. I can't give you the marketing answer, is what I'm trying to say,
Sure.
but I think my opinion is that if you make a game that's interesting, it'll inspire people to think, you know, to make up their own ideas and think about what else is coming. And just being a gamer, from my perspective, ever since I heard about next gen consoles, you know, now they're current gen and we've been playing games on them for a while, but I was thinking, okay, what are they going to be? You know, what are we going to be able to do? What are the games? And I was so looking forward to brand new games and a new IP, and what would be available. And so far what we've seen is, you know, a lot of the same games, a lot of the same sequels, and a couple new things, but with some things super well done and really well polished, but not necessarily that much different. And I think with Assassin's Creed, what's maybe caught people's attention is that we've really made an effort to do things that are different, and we've given ourselves quite a few challenges with that, and you know, we don't know if it's going to pay off, but I think that idea that we wanted to provide a different gaming experience has caught people's attention, and that's why we've managed to get good feedback and quite a bit of good buzz.
Do you think Ubisoft, in a way, needs Assassin's Creed to cater to broader audience, and also have like the one game, you know, that will have a massive critical acclaim? Do you think they need Assassin's Creed to expand in a corporate sense?
Well, I think, you know, Ubisoft in a corporate sense, again, this is not my job, but just from what I've seen since I've been at Ubisoft, is that it's been expanding at an incredible rate lately. You know, if you just look at the stock price, 3 years ago, it was 1/4 of what it is now. And Ubisoft is really building a reputation for putting out super quality games. I mean, it started with Splinter Cell, and Rainbow Six has been doing super well. Ghost Recon has been doing well. Beyond Good and Evil, even though it's not in the numbers, it's marked people. Prince of Persia, obviously, that was super appreciated. So I think that Ubisoft is even without Assassin's Creed, and hopefully it doesn't depend on only our game, I don't think so, is already building up a great reputation for delivering quality. So I think it's just, the key is continuing on that trend, and continuing, the thing I like about Ubisoft working there personally is that Ubisoft is willing to take chances. And the setting for Assassin's Creed isn't necessarily the most. You wouldn't do market research and go, oh, I know what's going to sell.
Yeah.
You would go, oh, I know what's going to sell. GTA with a rap star in it, or this or that. But you wouldn't think, oh, Third Crusade game is going to sell. So, but if